got to be together.
Hey guys, it's Lyndsey. So we vlogged. Last time we vlogged, I was at the OBGYN's office, and sorry guys, I'm not pregnant. I did get my birth control removed out of my arm just because it was causing some hormonal issues with me and my body. Basically what I wanted to talk to you guys today about and really get your guys' opinions, because I don't really know what to do from here, is Aiden is being bullied at school. There is one kid in particular who is always being really physical with him, and every day he comes home and he tells me, I'm just going to make up a name. Scratched me, John punched me, John kicked me, John did this, he pushed me, John was mean to me, and it's every day. Even like vlogging, and we'll be like, hey Aiden, how was school today? It's like the first thing out of his mouth is, oh, John pushed me, or John hurt me. And we scheduled a parent-teacher conference with the teacher, and we discussed the situation and the child in question. And basically it was, there's no bully in the classroom, and this is kind of normal for the age, and boys being boys, and them just kind of going at it. My son has never put hands on another child. He has never been physical. He's not a hands-on physical child. And that means, like, he's never hurt anyone. He's very physical, as in, like, loving or hugs or touchy-feeling kisses. But he's never punched, hit, kicked, bit, slapped, scratched. I mean, never on purpose. So I was at work yesterday, and I got a phone call from Aiden's school. And the administrative staff told me Aiden was laying down reading a book when another friend was not watching where they were going and accidentally stepped on Aiden's face. Aiden is fine. He has a little red mark, but it's starting to go away. We gave him ice and made sure he was okay. I'm sorry. How does someone accidentally step on a child's face? And so I kind of asked some more questions, and they answered and said, oh, there was, the child was holding a book, they weren't watching where they were going, and Aiden was laying down, so he got stepped on. I was concerned. I don't know, they said it was fine, he was fine, he went back to class, and it wasn't a big deal, but I know personally if I was stepped on or kicked or whatever the case is, I probably wouldn't want to be at school, and I would want to be picked up. So I asked my husband to go pick Aiden up from school.
We've got to be together.
He picked Aiden up from school, and I don't think they were expecting a parent to come pick him up early. This was around noon, 1 o'clock-ish, so right before nap time. And it so happened that my son's accident report was right next to the other child's accident report. Basically, they write up accident reports and have the parents and administrative people sign it, saying that we've notified the parents that an accident occurred at our school and you knew about it. That way they don't have to answer to, like, why my child has a bruise and why no one knew, and whatever the case is. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys Aiden's accident report.
We've got to be together.
I talked to Aiden on the phone, and basically Aiden said this. Insert fake name here. Bob kicked me in the face and said he wanted me dead, and that's all I'm going to say. What? Once he said the name of the kid, I knew right then and there it was not an accident. I'm so tired of hearing this kid's name said out of my child's mouth. And the fact that my son is not physical and has never been physical, I'm livid, at this point. And Randy tells me he saw the accident report that was right next to Aiden's accident report, saying that Bob kicked another kid in the face. My accident report says Aiden was bumped in the face, and Bob's accident report says Bob kicked somebody in the face. Why on earth would the accident reports be so different? They shouldn't be. So I called the school, and I asked, you know, you told me this was an accident, that there was a child not watching where they were going. My husband saw the other kid's accident report, and I talked to my son, and he told me a completely different story. So do you want to explain a little bit more about what happened? And basically shut me on hold. And supposedly the teacher had told a different administrative staff the story is that, and that staff member didn't actually call me, someone else did, and so the story was relayed incorrectly, and they have to write accident reports a certain way. And then his teacher said it was 100% intentional. The kid purposefully wanted to kick Aiden in the face and hurt him. And thank God it wasn't as bad as it was. He didn't have a bruise. He didn't have really anything. He wasn't really harmed, but he did have a little red mark. But it could have been really bad. And because of the certain laws and rules and regulations about disclosures of other people's children, all they can tell me is they are handling it and there is an action plan in place, and that the behavior is being dealt with, and that they are working to make sure it doesn't happen again. My issue is I've already dealt with this. Like, I've already had a conference with the school about this one child in particular, and this is still happening. And I've seen it. I've seen it be physical. Aiden turned 4 on December 13th. So we took cupcakes to his school to celebrate his birthday. And we saw, you know, the cake had like a little topper car on it. And Aiden was playing with the car. And Bob, the kid, comes up, takes the car from Aiden, pushes him down on his birthday during his birthday cupcake celebration, and just tells Aiden to go away. That's his car now. Like, that behavior is not okay. And I will tell you that I understand some children have challenges, that there could be a certain circumstance of something going on with that child. Don't get me wrong, I understand. Bob's parents, and they get off the attitude they don't care, and they're kind of in their own little world, and it is what it is. Oh well, so what? I don't care. You know, I don't know if it's a language barrier. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this child is going through in their life, but it's never okay to put your hands on another child. And we've worked so hard these past 4 years with Aiden to tell him that he needs to work out his problems and all of his issues with his words and not his hands. We're not physical. We don't put hands on each other. We use our words to have conversations. If we're struggling, we engage a teacher. Basically, we had a conversation with him that said, just stay away from Bob. Don't talk to him. Don't play near him. Don't play with him. Just stay to your best friend. Worry about yourself. And just stay away from him. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? What do you think? I mean, I don't think it's the teacher's fault. I know there's only so much they can do. I know teachers can give their opinions, and it's really not up to the teachers themselves to do things. I would hate to see a child kicked out of school, especially because of a behavioral issue, but, you know, you're physically assaulting my child and saying that you wanted my child dead, and Aiden went on to say that, you know, Bob is the boss of the school. He runs the school. I don't know. I don't know if it's a control issue or a dominance issue. I don't know, but I'm curious to know your guys' feedback on what I should do. You know, there's so many ways I feel like I can handle it. I don't think it's the teacher's fault. I'm sure a lot of you guys have kids. What did you guys do? And I want to hear both sides of the story. Like, if maybe if your child was the aggressor, you know, what worked, or what were your feelings and your thoughts, and then maybe if your child was bullied, you know, what were your solutions? You know, there's parents out there that say it's okay to be self-defensive, so if, you know, Bob hit Aiden, it's okay for Aiden to hit Bob back. I don't want him to grow up thinking that's okay, because two wrongs don't make a right. This weekend we are going to the water park, so I can't wait to have lots of water park footage for you on our GoPro, and hopefully we just have a good time. We're going to be staying there. It's only an hour drive, but it's kind of fun to stay the night because you're nice and close to the water park, and it's easy to come and go to your hotel room. So, you know, a nice little staycation or vacation or whatever you want to call it will be nice. So that's really all I have for you today, but there'll be more footage from this weekend that I'm sure I'll get to next week. Thanks for watching. Yeah, please comment, please help, give advice on what to do about Aiden and this Bob kid, and hopefully we can come up with a solution that works for everybody. See you later, alligators, after a while, crocodiles. Bye.
Subscribe.
Together.